time I do my makeup, I always listen to a podcast, and lately I've been into My Favorite Murder with Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hardstark, and it's a really cool podcast about true crime and murder and trying to solve things or talk about unsolved ones, and just don't judge, just get into the podcast, and if you listen to it, give the video a thumbs up or give a comment. So right now I'm putting on Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and it's in the color Dark Golden. I'm just going to put that all over any problem areas on my face. I'm using the DipBrow Pomade in Dark Brown, and this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going to put this all over. It's a little dark for me, so I am going to kind of brush it out and make sure that I get it kind of even and just it isn't too dark and too like in your face. Now I'm taking the NYX Conceal, Correct, Contour, Camoufler, Corriger, Accentuer, that whole palette, and I'm using the conceal portion. So I'm actually going to mix the conceal and the correct together so that I can, get a good mix for my skin tone, because this isn't a light color and it is a little too light for me. So I'm just going to put that, to over my brows and under, just to tidy things up. Born This Way foundation, and this is in the color Mocha. And this is my first time using this foundation, so you'll get to see along with me how well this foundation turns out on my face. So I'm going back in with the NYX palette, and I'm using the concealer portion and the Camoufler portion, and I'm going to be mixing those together to kind of give me a good mix for my under eye concealer. Now I'm going to contour my face using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Matte Bronzer, and this is in the color Deep Tan. And since this is kind of a simple look, I'm just going to be highlighting above the cheekbone, and I'm using the NARS Hot Sand Illuminator. Moving on to eyeshadow, I am using the LORAC Unzipped eyeshadow palette, and I'm just putting Unspoken over my lids, over my eye, just to start off with a clean slate for my eye. And then I'm going in with Unreal, and this is kind of a mixture of Unreal, Unbelievable. I'm going to be putting Unreal over the lid and then kind of going over that with Unbelievable a little bit above. And then I'm going to put Unbridled into the contour or crease of my eye, and that's just going to give us some definition. Remember, this is a simple look, so I'm not trying to go too crazy, just really natural and really simple. And then I'm going to put Untamed into the crease, which is a little bit darker, but just not too much, again, not too much. I'm going to go into my inner eye with Undercover, and this is just going to give us that little pop that we need to just spruce up the eye a little bit. Then we're going to move to the bottom of the eye, and I'm going to be using a mix of Unreal from the middle to the front and Unbridled from the middle to the back portion of the eye. Then I'm going to line my upper eye with the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Perversion, and then I'm going to use my Diamond Cosmetics Soft as Silk Kohl Eyeliner in black on the bottom portion of my eye. And I'm using the NARS All About Cheek palette to apply Desire. I'm going to pat MAC Show Orchid on my lips, and this is an amplified lipstick. Moving on to hair, I'm going to just put water all over my hair because you want to make sure that there's no breakage and you want to make sure it's all moisturized. So I'm doing that, and also adding LouAna Organic Coconut Oil. Then I'm putting Kinky-Curly Not Today Natural Leave-In Detangler and Conditioner on there, and then throwing in some Kinky-Curly Custard. This is the original curling custard, a natural styling gel. Just make everything stay in place and look nice, and you know, how we like it. I know you thought I forgot, but I did. The last thing we're putting on for this look is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara.